damit begrüße ich euch zu Life is Strange, dem neuen Spiel von den Machern von Remember Me, Don't Not Entertainment. Ich hatte mal wieder Bock, ein Let's Play zu machen und irgendwie bin ich dann hier drauf gestoßen. Ich habe ja schon am Ende von Remember Me angeschnitten, dass ich das hier eventuell machen wollen würde. Ich habe keinen großen Plan, worum es geht. Ich habe mir 2 Trailer angeguckt und fand das Ganze von der Atmosphäre und allem ziemlich schön, auch von der Thematik. Es soll ja irgendwie um Zeitreisen gehen und so weiter. Ich bin einfach gespannt. Schauen wir mal rein. Die Bildschirmgröße passt so, denke ich. Ah, okay. Na dann mal los. Das erinnert schon sehr an The Walking Dead und so weiter irgendwie. Dieser Text jetzt. Wie es aussieht, werde ich das Spiel übrigens nicht auf Deutsch stellen können.
How did I get here? And where is here?
Mit so einem Anfang habe ich nicht gerechnet.
I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
Schnell ins Trockene. Können wir rennen? Nein. So viel habe ich inzwischen auch schon rausgefunden. Was zum... Okay, then.
Holy shit. That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I am okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in black
I
and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus,
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as
Schätz
tortured,
mal, wir
right?
gucken uns das hier mal an.
And frankly,
Wir
it's
gucken uns
bullshit.
das an. Wir gucken uns das an.
Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me. Isn't that too easy? Too obvious? What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height of their beauty or innocence? She had a brilliant eye. So, she could have taken another approach.
I have to admit,
Stelle ich mich einfach
I'm not
nur
a big
dumm an,
fan of her
oder?
work. I prefer Robert Frank.
Me too, Victoria. He captured the essence of post-war beat America. And there was honesty about the economic conditions of the era, but a beauty in the struggle. You don't have beauty without a beat. Which explains why Frank was Kerouac's photographic muse, and both were the great chroniclers of the 1950s. Well, we've all seen that iconic shot of Kerouac on the balcony. And if you haven't, shame, shame. Capturing the romantic urban solitude of the 20th century poet. You dig? Now, contrast Frank's stark Americana with Salvador Dali's surrealist photographs. Like Cocteau,
Was mach ich
he was a
falsch?
true Renaissance man. And his famous self-portraits are famous early examples
Drag
of
your
that
aim at the
truly
photo
awful
and hold
word
left
you
mouse
pesky
button to
kids love so
interact
much.
with it. Then drag
The selfie. And it's a great tradition, and I wholeheartedly fight for your right to
then
self-expression.
drag towards look.
Or selfie expression.
Oh.
Sorry.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
I know. So if anybody wants to question the portrait as modern narcissism,
I haven't
they can
kept
go
up
back
with my
hundreds
journal
of
as much
years
as I
in
should.
society. Speaking of questions,
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
Okay, da Max, so heißt unser Hauptcharakter übrigens, nicht lesen wollen zu scheinen, mache ich das mal. October 1. October. My favorite month. The best weather of the year. I love watching the leaves change color, turning into tiny flames. But it's still too warm. It's still too damn hot, thanks global warming, and I can't bust out the big coats and sweaters or scary movies yet. Soon. Kate let me borrow The October Country by Ray Bradbury. I haven't read much by him, which caused Warren to almost revoke my geek cred. Ich kann's nicht lesen. Before I held up my copy of Battle Royale. But he nails the autumn atmosphere in small towns. The last time I wore a Halloween costume was with Chloe. I have pictures in one of my old albums. Max ist übrigens eine Fotografin, wie ihr das vielleicht auch schon mitbekommen habt. Scheint das hier zu studieren. I should find a real Halloween party to crash so I can experience some social mingling. It's that or a Vortex Club stroke fest swimming party, whatever that is. Or is that Backstroke Fest? You so punny, Max. Ich habe keine Ahnung, worüber sie da redet. Klärt mich auf, wenn ihr wollt, wenn ihr es wisst. At least I'm trying to climb out of my cocoon. I shouldn't expect my life to completely change after a few weeks of Blackwell Academy, as my parents love telling me on a loop, you have all the time in the world. Das heißt, Max scheint vorher etwas zurückgezogen gewesen zu sein. Und ich glaube, was ich aus dem Launch-Trailer erinnere, sie scheint auch erst kürzlich in diese Stadt gezogen zu sein. Hier haben wir die Charaktere, wie es aussieht. Shush, I'm dreaming. Okay, nein, dann fangen wir von vorne an. Max. My name is Max Caulfield, and My name is Max Caulfield, and ever since I was a little kid I knew I wanted to be a photographer. I've always seen the world through my own lens finder. Maybe it's a way for me to be part of the world, but at a safe distance. For some reason I was always drawn to old analog camera gear rather than digital tech. I love all kinds of styles and techniques, but for me the instant camera selfie is the one I love most. I don't care if people make fun of me or not. I'm in great company, right? And now I've come to all gerade ist der Wurm drin. And now I've come all the way back to my childhood home. Okay, das ist also ihre alte Stadt. To study photography at Blackwell Academy, a private school for 12 Was ist los? A private school for 12th grade seniors. On a scholarship even. I originally left behind Chloe, my best friend forever. At least until I left without talking to her once in 5 years. And it feels so weird to be back here without seeing her yet. So I'm 18 now, an official adult, even though I don't always feel so wise or mature. And I'm ready to begin a whole new life here, with retro camera at my side. Say cheese! Okay, ihr merkt, ich muss mich noch ein bisschen ans Englischlesen gewöhnen. Ich hoffe, das stört euch nicht zu sehr. Wenn es das tut, dann sagt mir Bescheid, dann lasse ich das dann durch dir selber lesen. Dann zum Lehrer. Not only is Mark Jefferson one of the best photographers in the world, he's also my teacher. And one of the reasons I wanted to come to Blackwell. How often do you get to be mentored by one of your inspirations? I've always loved his deco and goth style, and he's so versatile with all of his incredible print and advertising work. Still, Jefferson can be a bit condescending. He's pretty hip for his age, but kinda aloof and sometimes pretentious. He has a smug smile when he thinks he's right. But I do think he's preparing us for how tough it is to be a full-time artist. He acts like he understands my own work and obsession with analog images. He really wants me to enter a photo in his Everyday Hero contest, but I've done a good job of avoiding that. The winner gets to fly to San Francisco to represent Blackwell Academy and get national exposure. I like to think my work could be good enough to win, and I'm honored Jefferson even bugs me about the contest. Eine weitere Schülerin? Haben wir die schon gesehen? Ich bin mir nicht sicher. I've forgotten if I've ever seen Kate Mars smile or laugh in the past month. She's really sweet and nice, even though the other students make fun of her abstinence campaign. Even if they act immature, everybody at Blackwell are seniors, not high school freshmen. She gets a lot of shit, in fact. I know she's involved in a lot of religious groups, but she doesn't preach to me, so I don't care. But she's been extra quiet and introverted the past couple weeks. She looks like she's in zombie mode. I wish I could help her, but I can barely help myself. I wonder if all that bullying has worn her down. I can see how it would. I have to make an effort to talk to her more often, maybe invite her to a tea or a movie. Although she's an adult, I bet she's not allowed to watch R-rated films. Tut mir übrigens leid, wenn ich das hier ein bisschen zu melancholisch vortrage, aber irgendwie mit dieser ruhigen Musik im Hintergrund bietet sich das, finde ich, irgendwie an. Episode 1, Chrysalis? Ich weiß nicht, was ich hier sehe. Wahrscheinlich sind das dann die anderen 5 Episoden. Das Ganze kommt nämlich in insgesamt 5 Episoden raus. Alle 6 Wochen eine. Angefangen mit heute. Okay, und hier haben wir das. Und SMS. Von unserem Vater. Have a very special 18th birthday. You're an adult now, but you're still our little girl. Check your account. Don't blow it all at once. Oh, das heißt, sie hat Geld zum 18. bekommen, wie es aussieht. Und sie hat am 21. September Geburtstag. Vielleicht magst du den Herbst deshalb so gerne. Wer weiß. Back, hier.
I bet you thought I'd talk all the way until the bell rang. It's your turn to lecture us. Now, based on the chapters, I have no doubt...
If anybody else looked at this, what would they
Tut mir
think?
leid, dass ich ihn nochmal unterbreche, aber ich will gerade wissen, was hier noch alles steht. Hey Max, you around? Always, you okay? Did you want to get a tea later today? Absolutely, I'll be free after 4. Das sieht gar nicht so aus, als wäre sie so introvertiert. Und was heißt TTYL? Ach, die ganzen Abkürzungen. Happy Birthday, Maxine? Gut, so heißt Max wohl ganz. We can't believe it's been 18 whole years since you were brought to us. XO. And Warren. Den kennen wir auch noch nicht. Do you want to meet for coffee after school? I need an excuse not to study. Please? Make sure to check out Necromantic on my flash drive. Okay. Der scheint irgendwas von Max zu wollen und sie scheint ihn zu ignorieren. Hey, Mad Max, let's bust shit up. Und der hält sich für lustig, wie es aussieht. Wait, I have to study for a physics test. So if we bust anything, we also have to measure its velocity. Don't ignore this message.
You all memorized. Who can tell me the name of the actual process that led to the birth?
I can't believe I still have this pencil case. I should upgrade to the 21st century. But I like it old school. I do love my analog camera. I should take a quick picture now.
But first...
Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
You're asking me? Let me think.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Da scheint uns jemand nicht zu mögen.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius. You can find out all about him in your textbook, or even online. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Ich mag den Typen. Und ich mag bis jetzt auch den Style des ganzen Spiels, von der Atmosphäre und...
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing ass.
Ja, die unterbrechen wir gleich mal. Aber zunächst will ich mich hier umgucken.
That was amazing when Mr. Jefferson took a class picture the first week. Even though I didn't want to be in the picture at all, it was fairly fucking cool to watch him at work framing us.
Ich stelle mir jetzt nicht vor, dass das so wahnsinnig schwer ist.
Damn, they have carbon fiber tripods here. The ball head even has a pan lock. God, I'm such a photo nerd.
Kennt ihr euch mit Fotografie aus? Ich ja überhaupt nicht.
That
Ich bin
printer
eher
is
so im
amazing.
Musikbereich
I'd love to
beschäftigt.
see how it reproduces my pictures. I could pump out a whole gallery show with that thing. When I don't suck. Someday. Obviously, Blackwell spent bank on the computers here.
Benutzen wir den
Looks like
nochmal.
somebody was already working on this. Cool.
Okay, das scheint es aber auch zu sein. Ich mag auch diesen leicht gezeichneten Stil irgendwie. Ah, schön irgendwie. Mal so was ganz anderes zu spielen.
Kate looks so sad and quiet today. Poor thing.
Sprechen wir doch
Hi,
mit ihr.
Kate. Oh. Hi, Max.
You seem quiet today.
Just thinking too much.
I hear that. Wanna go grab a cup of tea and bitch about life?
Thanks, but not today. I have to go over homework.
No worries. Let's hang later.
Sure.
Ich frage mich, können wir nochmal mit ihr reden und dann Paperball?
Now I wish I wouldn't have read this. Purge.
Ist sie deshalb so Depri?
Let's talk later, Max.
Okay, wir können sie nicht darauf ansprechen. Look at that.
This might make a cool shot.
Let's do it then. Es muss echt schwer sein, mit so einer Analogkamera vernünftige Fotos zu machen, weil man echt das perfekte Motiv braucht und alles. Man kann ja nichts nachbearbeiten.
This is definitely where cameras go to heaven. Oh man, they have those sweet ultrasonic lenses. And look at that vintage rangefinder. What?
Da haben wir jemanden mit einer
So cool
ziemlichen
that we can check
Passion.
these out anytime. The Decisive Moment by Henry Cartier-Bresson. That's rare. Annie Leibovitz, mad respect. The amazing Eugene Smith. Good to see Avedon among the masters. Golly, of course. Lots of people I haven't heard of yet. I guess that's why I'm here.
Ja.
Here's the poster for the contest. Mr. Jefferson really expects me to enter. Why? I don't know if I'm ready for my 15 minutes of infamy.
Are you an everyday hero? Find out, enter to win. Everyday Heroes photo contests. Submit an image that best represents yourself or others in heroic action. Deadline October 15, 2013. The winner will fly to San Francisco and represent their school in the National Everyday Heroes competition at the De Young Museum of Art on October 20, 2013. Das sind sie aber schnell mit dem Auslosen dann. Nicht schlecht. You may submit one image on approved paper for consideration. For those 18 and under, a parent permission must be included with the image. Okay. Nicht viel mehr. Ach so, hier steht's auch so. Na gut. Nicht viel mehr, als wir eh schon wüssten. Es wäre schön, wenn Max das vorlesen würde. Müsste ich das nicht machen.
Man, he even has the best plasma HDTV for a class monitor. Can't wait to watch some more documentaries on this bad boy.
Scheint auf jeden Fall eine ziemlich entspannte Klasse zu sein. Na gut, wir reden mal mit den zwei, wenn das geht. Nein. Ach so, sie können wir eh noch anschauen.
Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me. This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson.
Dabei wirkt er doch echt wie ein cooler Typ.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I didn't have any time. Way too much homework.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
Ich werde versuchen, das hinzukriegen, dass sie das Bild abgibt. Definitiv.
This is ridiculous. I always get
Okay,
so
das kennen wir
shy and
schon.
nervous around Mr. Jefferson.
Ich werde übrigens versuchen, so viel wie möglich hier mitzunehmen. Aber ich glaube, hier war jetzt alles. Dann mal raus mit uns.